we are doing giving scammers their own information, number 3. So the person involved in this scam was scammed by a fake police voicemail. And they actually sent 0.14 Bitcoin worth of value to the scammers, unfortunately, before contacting me about it.
Hello, this is the Chief of Police Office of Tucson. This is an urgent call related to an ongoing charge that had been put on your name. The charge had many legal consequences if no action is taken. If we do not hear from you, a warrant for arrest will be made in your name. You must contact us back under this phone number in order to take action.
And they also used their own dad's Bitcoin address. So essentially, 0.14, also equivalent to maybe about $7,000 of money. And if I did that, I'd probably be the one ending up going to the store for a very long time, probably shipped in a box across the ocean, but they sent me the number belonging to the police, the real police. And right at that point, I didn't just get right into it, because more investigating needs to be done. I felt in the mood for Scooby-Dooing some scammers. And if it wasn't for the meddling Dallas aka Infurness, you wouldn't have the amazing opportunity to receive 10 years of good luck if you go 2 inches below the screen and make the red button gray. I used this 866 phone number, which for all those who are not familiar, means that 866 is just a public phone area code, which can be used to have a support phone number. So that means it has to be documented in a list publicly, and found that this was recently registered. And that's probably not surprising, considering scams usually use numbers and then lose them very frequently because of them being reported or just to hide their tracks. So I was easily able to search this one, and it came up being a company called World Class Connect. It is on a lot of scam related things. It's actually the largest underground scam thing basically ever. WorldClassConnect.com used to have a whole crypto trading platform. An entire trading platform. And the site used to look like this before being yeeted by the FBI. It just so happened to be hosting a couple of multiple live streams that you couldn't click on. You could just watch, but you could see the source of using page source. And it goes to a YouTube channel called Tesla Us. Seems a little familiar. Anyways, I managed to get the Telegram group also connected to this channel, which just so happens to also be World Class Connect. And from there, got a WhatsApp contact from the support of the support team, which just so happens to also be the same number of the fake police. Well, what a coinkydink! I'm so glad that the hardworking officers of the law are also helping people lose all their money. Faith in humanity has been officially restored. Their Telegram is just a bunch of scam trades too. Pay $60 and you could have access to this fake trading site with these live paid actors. 73k subs? Like, imagine even if just every person just subscribed to this one channel. Oh wait. That's okay, because they have like a million other accounts. They used to have a site called connectcomp.world, which rings a bell. Just like you should ring a bell about 2 inches below the screen right next to that red button, which you just made gray in order to get 10 years of good luck. Anyways, this was one big scam operation, probably involving millions of dollars. The only way to burn it all down is from the inside. A little bit of an intervention. What happens if you get scammed through a cryptocurrency scam? A question that is presented to me far too often, and I really wish I wouldn't have to see people experiencing it. But what actually is the case that when that happens? How do I get my money back if you're unfortunate enough to fall for it? The main problem with cryptocurrency is that it is crypto, meaning it's cryptographically secure. So unfortunately, the reality is that once Bitcoin has already been sent The only way you could ever get your money back is if you somehow had access to the scammer's account itself. Or you could just program a bunch of quantum computers to manually guess the private key to whatever the account of the scammer is who took your money by using brute force hacking, which will take about 1.5 trillion years. But if you don't happen to have that kind of time on your hands, there's really nothing you can do. And that's why we stop them in their tracks before they do it. Using a quick tool, we can use the main address for the Bitcoin scam made by the fake police originally is also listed under World Class Connect for their premium trading. Blockchain analysis indicates that it is under a non, which is good because that means we can directly interact with it, given the right circumstances. The wrong circumstances would be that if it belonged to an exchange, or if it was under an exchange account, because that would basically mean that we wouldn't have direct access to that information. It would be secured by that website. And by the way, this account has a reported 55 Bitcoin in it. That's over $2 million. So I called the police number, who still thinks I'm the original victim trying to send them money in order to prevent my arrest. The thing they don't know is I'm actually using a virtual machine, which I used to literally write a virus that was meant to Uno reverse the connection with TeamViewer. And the commands with this virus allowed me to do a whole lot of things, either download certain files, view a share screen of the scammer's computer's desktop, or I could even download essentially the whole hard drive onto a virtual hard drive on my computer, over 50 gigabytes. So I had to keep them distracted long enough in order to do that. All at the same time of being in a call with them trying to explain how I can pay them in order to prevent going to jail. Here are some of the highlights of all of that happening.
Hi, this is Christopher Postal, and I'm a supervisor. How may I help you?
Yes, I would like to pay the fee that I have to pay in order to not be arrested.
And I do have to let you know that we can't process payments today using any Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover card.
I'd just like to point out the fact that it's actually pretty surprising how good this Indian is able to mask their voice and accent. But they almost slip up in this one word.
And
Which I found to be pretty interesting.
which one would you like to use today?
Well, I don't have any internet, so I probably would need to just ship it to you, if that's possible.
Well, that's not a problem at all. Sending it out by mail is certainly an option. I just have to let you know the only reason why we ask for the payment today is because it puts the funds to work immediately for the organization and the program.
Well, that's good to know. Look, as long as I just don't go to jail, you know what I'm saying?
The only thing I need is the spelling of your first and last name and the mailing address you would like it sent out to.
Okay, first of all, maybe I should have, like, the exact address that I'll be writing it to, so I know, like, formally what to write on the envelope.
This is the chief of police, sir.
Okay. Chief of Police. I'll just write that. Hopefully that works out. What do you need again?
Spelling of your first and last name and the mailing address you would like it sent out to.
Okay. The first name, well, the full name is...
And I was already able to use the information that I had gotten so far to basically give back to them in terms of their name and exact location off of the data that the virus off my virtual computer was able to get. This was connected to their personal phone, which I was using to talk to them. So I had no confirmation as whether or not the person was the owner, so I had no real way of knowing what their reaction would be.
Dhruv Bai Kumar. You spell that DHRUVBAI and the address is 40A3 Chuhai Nahar Basanti Nagar Govind Nagar Kanpur Uttar Pradesh 208006 India.
Okay, and the zip code?
That would be 2080006-2077.
I certainly understand, and that's not a problem at all. I do want to thank you for your very generous time and consideration. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, thanks so much. I'm so glad we can get this covered.
After calling back a second time to try to get something out of them to see if anything that I told them had really worked, they hung up directly after.
Hi, this is Jenny Hogue. I'm the supervisor on duty. How may I help you?
Oh, hello. It's Druv by Kamar again. This is what their place looks like. Whoa! That's gotta be the nicest building in the entire dang country. What in the crap is this, huh? Seriously, what is that? S. Like, this is literally, this looks like LA. Yeah, this looks even better than LA. How is this their building? It must be out back in the dumpster.
And this is basically a summary of how I spent my time waiting for this process to unfold.
69. Now it's time to build a more believable people. Okie doke, okie doke, okie doke. Tweets sound provocative. Okie doke, okie doke, okie doke. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bong, bong, bing.
Sing along with me. I basically downloaded this police officer's entire computer. What we have here is now all the notes, application files, and everything else a scammer needs, and I need to give it back to them. So with all that being now in my possession, here's how the rest of that conversation went. Hi, this is Druv by Kamar. Please don't arrest me. Stop talking to this number right now. It is a federal offense to waste time of police. What do you mean? I'm just trying not to get arrested. My name is Druv by Kamar and my number is... I was only born on 8/6/1985, so I have way too much life in me to spend behind bars. Shut your mouth and stop talking here or you'll be reported. You will go to jail for a long time for your violations. I don't get why you're so mad all of a sudden. I'm just trying to cooperate. You are playing games with me and take private information. Do you understand crime of espionage? What? Espionage? Do you understand crime of spelling like a first grader? I see your photos of your family. Do you support your choo-choo off scamming? Why aren't you understanding that I'm not talking to you more now? What do you mean? You're already talking to you, Druv. No. So they weren't too happy about that. So, I called them again.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Druv by Kumar?
I don't want to talk with you, sir. Okay?
Oh, well, I wasn't asking if you wanted to talk to me.
I'm going to report you, okay?
No.
Otherwise,
Look,
I'm going to report you.
You're not going to report me because you're the one doing the crime. Alright?
Okay, so just leave it. I'm going to report you. Okay? Have a nice day.
No,
Bye.
you're not going to report me.
I'm a good guy. I'm not like you.
Oh, really? Because
Yes.
that doesn't seem like it when you're going and pretending to be the police. I mean, you're basically just robbing people. Aren't police supposed to be catching the robbers, like cops and robbers?
I don't want to make any money for robbing people, okay?
Well, you are
But
making
we are
money off
able
of
to-
robbering people, as a matter of fact. So, there's really just no need of hiding it. Oh, hello, Druv by Kamar, again.
Sir, I'm very sorry to you, okay? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Well, you shouldn't be sorry to me. You should be sorry to all the people that you robbed the money of. And you should be sorry for yourself, to yourself, for being a scammer.
sir, I'm not a scammer. Just
Oh, really?
give
You're not?
me one chance. I will show you, okay?
Well, you don't need to show anyone anything. I already have all the proof. I've already shown everyone. I've already done everything. Damage has been done. You have pretended to be a police officer. You have taken money from...
Just forget that matter.
No, but it's the most important matter that there is in reality. You pretended to be a police officer.
Just forget that.
And you've pretended to be a trading website. I mean, I didn't know that there was that many police actually in Kanpur. Otherwise, like, scammers like you would be arrested already
Sir,
over
I'm
there.
not able to talk anymore. I'm feeling unwell, okay? So just give the call.
Yeah, I would imagine that you're probably feeling unwell. I mean, I would be feeling unwell
I'm
too.
done. I'm done from you.
No, you're not done because I haven't told you to be done yet. You don't dismiss yourself, I dismiss you. Okay, so, like I said, life, I
I'm
understand.
feeling unwell, okay? And I have fever, so I don't want
Of
to
course.
talk with you anymore.
Of course you do.
I'm not feeling well.
That's
I'm
such
going
a
to hang
shame.
up the line.
It's also a shame that you've taken all kinds of people's money.
Well, I would be having a fever too if my entire life of information was just completely finessed. Better luck next time. But there was no nuclear meltdown this time. They didn't turn into little glob. So, that was an improvement at least. But either way, this scammer's entire information just got compromised by me. This is, either way, a much larger scam than what is to be seen at the surface. So there's no way I could really do anything about it in this one video, but hopefully this could be informative for you to understand how to avoid scams, especially a scam involving cryptocurrency, considering that it's essentially just impossible pretty much to ever do anything about it once it's already taken place. So now that you've learned all that, I'd like to say thank you for enjoying this video, and I'll see you in the next video where we will definitely also be Batmaning myself a couple of more scammers into Arkham Asylum. But until then, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.